So, this video is going to be a little different today. I'm trying to break it up, and with the Kung Fu Panda and whatnot. If you guys are just coming here because you seen PillarChase, then hey, how you doing? But I'm just doing a different video today. Since I have I've been into Roblox a bit more, or at least if you've been snooping around my channel, you've seen that I've been in a game called PillarChase 2. And yeah, this game kind of took me by a stranglehold, and it still has me on a stranglehold. So since I want to do something different today, I was like, why not talk about what it's like getting in a PillarChase, you know? Since it's either somebody that talks about the game is somebody that's been playing for a long time, or I don't know. I haven't been watching that too many PillarChase YouTubers. I've been mainly playing the game myself. So, disclaimer for those that don't know, I don't script my videos. At most, I probably just made like a little like a little trash document. If I have it, it's on the screen right now. Like, I do not write scripts, so if you're looking for a well written out like whole thing like that, you come to the wrong place. I'll try to keep it short. I have the little topics, okay? And if you hear like little controller clicks, it's probably because I'm playing a different game. So with that said, yeah, let's get to the video. Alright, so how did I get into PillarChase? I technically got into the game now, but I already knew about the game and played it once, like a year ago now. And when I played it a year ago, I picked up the game and then I dropped it as soon as I picked it up. It wasn't because it was bad or anything. I really have no right to say if it was bad or good at that time, because I seen the game because I was looking for games that were similar to you know, Sonic EXE The Disaster, and I don't know what kind of genre this game is even called. Like, I look at it and I just think it's Dead by Daylight. But yeah, I played the game. I remember the UI, it was just like, to me, like the same year, like last year, I started playing Roblox way more. Like, I have not played Roblox in my past as much as I play it now. Like, when I got into Sonic Speed Simulator, the same thing happened with that game. I got into the game, and then I just put down the game, and I just started getting into Roblox like a lot more since last year. And I just thought it looked like, you know, your average Roblox game. Like, especially, like, I started playing Roblox in 2017, so when I look at Roblox games, they all, especially like for a fat minute, I thought they all looked the same. Like, I really did. Like, I seen PillarChase, I played it, I didn't really like the UI at the time, and then the models and stuff were kind of crunchy, and I was just like, yeah, it's just another game. Fast forward to this year, you know, I found the game again, and the way I seen it this time again, you know, I was just being an average Roblox player, you know, playing Yacht Simulator. No, I wasn't playing any game like Yacht Simulator 3000. I was actually just in the bed, you know, I was looking towards a game, and I still am looking towards a game called Outcome Memories, and I think the person that's working on the game was releasing shorts, and while I was in the bed, you know, I was looking for more Roblox games like that to play, and it was, they jumped as MX. It was like a short. I'll put it on the screen. So this short, I was like, hold on, whoa, what game is this? Because you're saying that I can play as MX in a 3D environment. He jumps and he can dash like that? Like shoulder dash? I was like, whoa, yo, what game is this? Here's what happened before I got on. I also seen you could play as THORN, and I was like, wait, THORN? You're saying I can play? I was like, well, okay, whoa. So you're saying that I can not only play as what looks like Amy.exe. I ain't gonna lie, it's like Tails doll, Amy.exe, but she specifically reminded me of that one episode of Sonic X where the ghost took over her and her eye, y'all, that scared the life out of me. That definitely that definitely, that stuff terrified me. And I was like, so you're saying I can play as a childhood trauma in this game? Where the fuck do I sign?
Sign me up! Sign me up right now!
So yeah, after I seen I could play as both MX and Amy EXE, or I guess in this case THORN, I was hooked. I was immediately hooked. So with that aside, yeah, I've been in a PillarChase ever since, and I started the game 3 days before the shutdown. It was like 3 or 4 days. So, and I went in this game fully wanting to use THORN and MX as my mains, and just for the game to literally shut down and go into temporary, like quite literally, like I said, 3 or 4 days later. Dog, I didn't know what was going on. I was so confused. I was like, don't tell me that I just found Peak and then I can't even play Peak, and it was down for a minute. It felt like a minute too. Like I wanted to play this game so bad. Like, and man, and then the game came back and I guess the killers were gone. Dude, I was upset, and then I was even more upset when I found out that I can't even use THORN, dude. I can't use THORN. Like, I just signed up. And you're telling me I can't even use THORN now? And then the game, you know, like I said, it came back. MX was still there, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to get MX then. I don't know who had THORN. I don't know where THORN was, but I didn't know she was a skin. Let me say that. I didn't even know THORN was a skin. I thought she was her own separate character. Like, that is how good this game's models is. And before we move on to the next topic, let me talk about that real quick. This game, like, dude, the models is also what drew me more to playing the game as often as I do. Because, like, come on, guys, let's be honest here. Like, it's not every day, at least not from what I see, it's not every day when you see a Roblox game that has good models like that. Like, the game actually looks like they put care into the models, and I like that. It doesn't look like PillarChase doesn't look like your average Roblox game, and I like that a lot. And with that being said, I don't have anything else to say about this topic, so I guess we're on to the next topic. What was it like learning the game? Oh, I'm gonna play like the first like early 3 clips of me playing this game, and I'll let y'all decide on how that went. Yeah, so that first clip was crazy, right? Y'all seen how he smacked me on top of my head? I don't even know who that was. I think that was Springtrap? Because, like, some killers got removed? Dude, I'm like, why is everybody running that way? Because I couldn't see. Like, I thought, dude, my heart literally sank to my legs when I see, like, my heart. Like, dude, I almost screamed from how bad that jump scare got me. Like, why why did this dude just emerge from the darkness like that? Like, what? Who are you? Okay, that out of the way. Yeah, so learning PillarChase, it was like, learning this game was both one of the most difficult but quickest things I've probably learned on Roblox at the same time, dude. It's like, you go into this game with zero knowledge, or at least, like, once you learn that it's kind of like you just complete objectives and also avoid the killer and survive, it's, dude, it's like, when you know that's what you're supposed to do, it somewhat gets easier, but that's an overstatement. It don't get easier. Like, the more you learn, the harder it is to do until you just know what you're doing. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's literally like Dead by Daylight, but in my opinion, a lot better. Because in Dead by Daylight, the structure of Dead by Daylight, it's like, yeah, it's you loop and you get perks, but that game to me, I don't know. I always like Friday the 13th a lot more than Dead by Daylight, because it actually feels like no matter which one, no matter which role you're on, survivor or killer, it feels like you can always make a difference. And then it's like, sometimes in the Friday the 13th, because you will get looped around a car and I will never forget it, and you really can't do anything about it depending on the Jason that you play. But then again, if you are skilled, you can get those kills in Friday the 13th, where it's like in Dead by Daylight, I guess I'm dead. Like, yeah, y'all can say it's a skill issue. Like, dude, it most likely is a skill issue. It is a skill issue, but I just don't like Dead by Daylight. Not more than Friday the 13th. I'd even go as far as to say, like, I probably hate playing Dead by Daylight. I used to like the game in the beginning, but as it went on, I just don't like it. So when I played PillarChase, I went in with that knowledge. It kind of helped, but it didn't get me that far. It didn't get that far, dude. Like, just all the stuff that's thrown at you, and it's with no tutorial. Like, you just get thrown right into the game. There's nothing telling you on what to do or what do you do in the game. You just go right in, dude. And it's more fun that way to me, in my opinion. But then once you start learning, but you're not actually good at what you're using, it can be kind of frustrating, whether it be survivors abusing things, or you're playing Samsonite and you're getting looped all day long, or the killer is quite literally only focusing you. Jeff, I only see you and kill you. Yeah, I don't like you, Jeff the Killer players. I despise y'all as much as I hate Oni players. Both of y'all are on my hit list. So yeah, it's like, it's fun in the beginning, and then it turns to pretty annoying because you're still bad. But then it also turns to, like, depending on which one you play, it just has its own challenges. Like, not every killer is good on every map. And I would even go as far as to say, like, I'm not gonna lie, from what I see from the community, it's either it is in fact a complete skill issue and they need to get better, or it is they just know what they're doing. Like, I see people saying that Samsonite is a godly killer, and it's like, no, that dude just, like, what is it? The T-Jock, the dungeon, Oni's mansion, hide and seek, all those 4 maps, and I'm probably even missing another one, like the Pillars map. Samsonite is trash, dude. Like, there's just some maps where certain killers just, you can't use them on. Like, when I first started using them, I was getting kills. I was like, why do people say that this dude sucks? I've been winning every game with him. And then I guess I've been getting more, like, good players in the lobby, and I was like, oh. And speaking of Samsonite, right? Speaking of Samsonite, when I seen that you can get the queso skin, that made me want to play Samsonite, right? And I didn't understand what the little offs meant, like little offs next to the skins, what they meant, right? So suffering, right? And this is still early into the game. The second killer I ever unlocked was Samsonite. He was the second killer that I got after MX. And dude, when I got to Samsonite, and I tried to buy the queso skin and I couldn't buy it, and I looked it up and it meant that you couldn't buy the skin. I was like, this is a limited skin. I had to get the Shrek skin. So recently, right, I could be tripping. The skins as of this video, when I upload this video, as of today, that the limited skins are like, you can get the Nintendo DS, at least that's what I think it stands for MX. You can get the plumber skin, the nugget skin for Fuwatti, and so I'm like, oh, okay, so that means Queso Night is back. That means I can get the Queso skin finally. I can get the Queso skin. I go over there, and the Queso skin's still not there, right? And it's still not there. So, dude, Blade, oh. I look up when will the Queso skin come back. Nobody knows. When was this skin available? Like, could you imagine coming into this game thinking that the skin that you want is there and that it's not there?
Get nasty over there, boy. Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad.
Yeah, that's just my frustration with the skin though. But I'm sorry. That was a quick little rant. It's still annoying. I saved up all of that during the struggle. You know, during the struggle, getting beat on by a bunch of Jeffs, a bunch of freaking Onis and Weiss players too. Y'all downplay that character. Y'all downplay Weiss so much. I don't know why y'all downplay that character. Learning as Survivor is a lot harder than learning to play Killer, because it's like you have all of these perks. You don't know which one is good. You don't know which one is bad. You don't know which one is average. You just have to go off of what you see other people use, in which my case, I didn't really go off of that. I just went off of what I think sounded good from when I read it. The first things I got was I got Energy Burst and I got Cloak, not knowing that monsters have an ability to see where you're at. Not all of them, but certain ones. So when I was getting frustrated at the fact that, like, why when I go Cloak, they still know exactly where I am. And it took a minute. It did take like a week or so for me to understand which ones can see you and which ones can't. That I will say that's probably the most hardest thing to learn on Survivor, is learning which killer is weak and good against what. That's probably the most hardest thing in the game to learn with all the perks. But once you get it, it's actually not that bad. Now there's just some killers that don't have no counterplay. Weiss, Jeff. Now there's some they're obviously harder to counter than others. It's basically, once you get the hang of it, it does become easier and it becomes a lot more enjoyable to play Survivor. With Killer, it's really dependent. Like, there's certain killers that just win the game, and then there's some that you just have the hardest time ever with, and then you question why are they even in the game if they're this bad to use. Like, why is Vapor one of the starter pack characters? Like, you get 2 killers, right? And the 2 killers that you get off rip is Vapor and Rosemary. When I started the game, I was using Rosemary more because Vapor is difficult to use. Like, yeah, I know, he only has 3 moves, and they're very self-explanatory to use. You get a skull, he walks around, he jumps on somebody's face, giving them that alien treatment. You have his teleport, and you have his fire punch, wind-up punch thing. But the thing is, you have to know what the survivors are capable of to even use Vapor. Where in Rosemary's case, Rosemary is way more beginner friendly than Vapor ever will be. Like, I don't even know why he's a beginner starter pack character, dog. Like, Rosemary lets you see where everybody is depending on how much noise they make. Like, that alone is already beginner friendly. And then it's like with Vapor, like, why? That is a high skill ceiling character that can also be mid. Like, you need to be big brain when you're using them teleports, because if you don't use them teleports, it's just, you're not gonna have fun. And I definitely did not like playing as Vapor. Like, it almost made me not want to play Killer at all, because I'm like, what is the point of playing Killer if I know I'm going to just lose a Vapor? Until I tried Rosemary. Definitely, if you are starting the game, just use Rosemary if you're not already used to strategic characters like Vapor. I think he's a strategist. I seen that on somewhere too, where it's like it's 3 of them, like strategist, bruiser, I think. I could be wrong, but it was 3 categories that people put the killers in. But I know Vapor's a strategist, and I think Rosemary is like a rusher or something like that. Yeah, I say learning this game is hard. I will say it's hard, especially with no tutorial, nothing, and you're just getting thrown right in. It is, yeah, this game's difficult. This game is difficult. And that's only if you're not a pro god, undoubtedly god player at games like this off rip. If you're an average player like I was, or I still am, you're not gonna enjoy it at the start, okay? It's just not happening. Okay, what was it like after learning most of the stuff in PillarChase 2? I feel like this should go in the same category as the last one, but I feel like this has something to be different about, just for a couple of minutes. It's definitely a really fun game. It's a very fun game. Like, this is a game that I think I will play for a long time. Like, it has good models. I think the mechanics are good. The killers have care put into them. Every killer is definitely unique from each other. Like, none of the killers feel the same. Like, I couldn't even if I was trying to BS, I don't think any of the killers are the exact same killer. Well, probably except Nilo and Inkfell. Inkfell and Nilo, they are probably the only killers in the game that I can say are very similar to each other. And that's because they both put down like little spots and traps that you can't really, you go through it. I don't know about Nilo, I haven't unlocked him yet, and I don't want to because I think he's also downplayed, but you know, that's just me personally. But yeah, I think it's like, I don't know if Nilo sees where you're at after stepping in his radioactive stuff, but I know Inkfell does. Inkfell, he knows where you're at, he can see you across the map. But yeah, they're all different. The perks, I'm not gonna lie, for a survivor, some of those just need to get taken out. Like, Taskmaster is really good, keep that in. It helped me a lot. Learning the map was difficult because it's so dark. Taskmaster, very beginner friendly to an, yeah, you literally can't go wrong with Taskmaster. Like, Clarity is also really good, things for like Jeff and whatnot. And then we have useless stuff like Explode. I got Explode at the start, and I swear I would hit the monster with it and it wouldn't do anything. Explode has to be one of, like, I feel like when the monster is killing you and you explode, it benefits your teammates more than it benefits yourself. And like, I get that there's people that want to play like that and help their teammates more, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't, it's really not that helpful. Like, you can hardly even do anything with it, and the hitbox is like unbelievably small. I really tried with Explode, I really did, but it's not good, dude. Like, things like that, or another useless one, what is it called, the Double Down is trash too. I don't even know why that's in the game. Like, the chances of you actually using, like, okay, a med kit, you know, people use that, but I don't think it's every game use that. Like, med kits can't even be found every game, and then you never really run out of flashlight. Like, it's only used for like, what, 2 items in the entire game that I know of, that I'm pretty sure, like med kit and flashlight, which are the only 2 things that can be used and thrown away. Like, on the flashlight's case, the battery, it's just things like that you start noticing, and then it's just like, why, what is the purpose of this? Like, why? Or like, once a killer that you used, every time you start realizing their blemishes, and it's just like, huh, I really can't use this guy anymore, I really can't use him no more, even though that's not always the case. Yeah, things like that, it does kind of bring it down a tiny bit, but I wouldn't say it's anything too extreme. Once you fully learn the game, it's really fun. I don't know how many times I said that so far, but it's it does not get worse once you fully learn the game. You just start noticing things, but it's not anything that'll make you be like, dang, this game's trash. I think I'm gonna stop playing it now. No. At least in my opinion, not that I think so. Okay, and now, do I think I will be playing this game for a long time? Oh, absolutely. I played Sonic Speed Simulator for a year once I got back into this game, or into that game, and yeah, I could definitely see myself playing PillarChase for a long time. Like, these three, whenever the shutdown happened and came back up, I've been playing almost consistently since it came out, and yeah, so has my girlfriend. She likes the game that much too, even after learning most of it. But it also, the players also help the game too, not the ones that cry about everything, not those ones. I'm talking about the ones that you play with in random lobbies all the time. Like, it's either you get somebody that is godly, or you get somebody that isn't that good. Like, it's always so varied, and with the way that PillarChase works, it makes it one of the most funnest, even though that's not a word, one of the most funnest experiences that you could actually have on Roblox if you're into games like this. I definitely recommend it, because I'm definitely going to be playing this game. And I'm like, with the update coming out, the revamp, or the recode, I mean, I'm glad. I heard people talk about the sliding. For myself, I don't use sliding. I don't see the point of super sliding. I don't really struggle with killing people that use slide. I just use it to my advantage. I really don't. Maybe it's because I haven't gotten players that really know how to use sliding, but I don't know. Sliding to me is like one of those things, if it stays in the game, I don't really care, but if it's gone, I don't really care. I just do not, I don't use it myself. I be forgetting that slide even exists. At least like 80% of the time I forget slide is in the game. The only time I remember slides in the game is if somebody else uses it right in front of me, or if I spectate somebody and they use it. And then like they got killers coming. Yo, do people, speaking of the killers coming, do people actually not know who the dog is anymore? Like, can we just talk about that for a moment? I seen people not even knowing who the y'all don't know about Duck Season? Have y'all not watched Corey play Duck Season? Dude, I make that game. I watch Corey's old videos of him playing that game every November, dude. Like, it's become just like a tradition for me to watch him play that game every November, dude. Like, that game, I can't believe people are really forgetting about Duck Season. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for the Smile Dog. Who's the other killers that are coming? Oh, I don't know who. I can't remember the other ones, but yeah, they do look cool. I think, if I remember which ones they are correctly. I'm too lazy to look it up right now. Yeah, and I hope that the killers come back. And THORN, dude, I want THORN. Please keep THORN in the game, dude. Y'all know what would be crazy too? I don't know her voice lines, but if they should add a clip of THORN saying, like, if you kill somebody, one of them should play. If they can make different ones play, they should have her say, "Stop interfering with my plans," to reference the Sonic X episode of when she got took over. Because I remember that's what she said. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that. "Stop interfering with my plans."
Stop interfering with my plans or you'll never leave this castle!
Or our plans. One of the two. Oh, and speaking of the hour, I love this game's lore, dude. This game's lore is hilarious. Like, Fuwatti, speaking of, dude, there's so much stuff I want to talk about with this game. I might make another video if y'all are interested with the tier list. Dude, Fuwatti that is the funniest killer in this entire game. Dude, I have not liked an Oni character more than I have now because Fuwatti alone. Like, Fuwatti and his animated skin, dude, that little block is one of the funniest things. That is, like, every time somebody plays Fuwatti, I cannot help but laugh. Like, I don't get angry, frustrated. I just, like, when I see Fuwatti, I just can't stop laughing. Like, that character just brings so much laughter, dude. I can't. Like, such a simple yet effective character. I hope they like add more goofy skins to Fuwatti like that. And if you guys are interested, keep looking around at my channels, mainly the shorts, because I will be uploading more PillarChase 2 shorts to my channel. I got some. I might upload this video before I even upload a portion of them. But yeah, they're definitely this game. Yeah, this game definitely one of the best Roblox games that I found. I know there's probably other gems out there. I know people talk about Forsaken, but I'm not really interested in Forsaken because, like I said earlier, I don't know what the killers look like, but they just look like, you know, your average Roblox character, which is what I criticized about something earlier. I forgot what I just said about it. Things like that. Like, I would try Forsaken. I might try it, but I don't think I'm going to be into it as much as I am into PillarChase. Not really, no. And then what also helps me stay into this game is the fact that I know that Vapor and Rosemary didn't come from they didn't come from Roblox, and they didn't come from from PillarChase, and they didn't come from Minecraft. Although I think Valem did come from Minecraft, because Blade, he made the Minecraft mod, which me and my friend actually like a lot. Beware the Rain, yeah, me and my friend got into that same mod last year on Java, and we had a lot of fun. I'll play like a clip or two of it, and I kid y'all not, Rosemary scared the life out of me out of most of them. Vapor was scary, but no, Rosemary, dude, just watch this clip. Just look at this clip I'm gonna put. Those sounds that Rosemary makes, like since until I got into PillarChase, like that lives rent free. Nah, that jump scare I got that day, because I was like, what is that? Y'all can see my visible confusion on what that was, because I'd never seen Rosemary beforehand. I seen Vapor, but I completely forgot about Vapor. He's from like a dungeon game, isn't he? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. PillarChase, I definitely, if you're somebody that didn't look into PillarChase before, and this is like your first time trying to like see what the game is about, but you haven't tried playing it yourself, you go ahead and try the game. You might like it, you might hate it, it might not be for you, but it doesn't hurt to try. It's definitely a good game with good things coming. People talk about the balancing. Yeah, I think it is an issue to an extent with certain killers. But other than that, the balance, I don't really, it's not stopping me from playing the game. Like, this has been my top played Roblox game next to, before this game, I stopped playing Speed Simulator, really. Ever since they added the season pass, I have not been playing Speed. Like, the day, like, after I seen it came back for the second or third time, I stopped playing Speed Simulator, dog. The fact that they started paywalling exclusive skin, no, I was good. That's what made me drop Speed Simulator. I started coming back to this game occasionally, but nah, I don't really play like that. My run with the game is over. A good year too, a good year. But yeah, that was an off-topic thing, my bad. If y'all enjoyed the video, I don't know, then I guess you can stick around if you want to. I'll be uploading more shorts of PillarChase 2. And yeah, solid Roblox game, dude. Like it's games like this on Roblox that make me remember, like, dude, dang, Roblox can really have some good games. Roblox can have some fire games. Like, dang, dude. Okay, I'm done taking up y'all's time. If you enjoyed the video like that, I'm done. I'm done. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, maybe a PillarChase 2 tier list. Who knows?